Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about MSP or Midnight Sky Petal Plains and how to do this dungeon. And so without further ado, let's jump right into it. So at the very beginning, you're going to come to MSP and you're going to see that there are two NPCs. There's one on the left and one on the right, and you want to talk to both of them. They'll give you 4 quests total. There's 2 quests on this guy and there's 2 quests on this guy, and the total of 4. Once you've collected all 4 quests, you can run into the dungeon, and keep in mind that MSP is a raid. You can have a party up to 12 people and you can go in together. So once you come into the dungeon, you're going to spawn up here. You're going to spawn on top of this rock, and then you can jump down, and down there you'll see there's mobs over there, and usually right in front of you there will be a mushroom. Even though this does look like a moon, I'm going to be calling it a mushroom from now on, because when you actually kill the thing, it does look like a mushroom. So I'm going to give you a general breakdown on what you have to do in MSP. So MSP is a open field. So this entire map is open world. You can do whatever you want in here, but mainly the purpose of MSP is to spawn the boss. There's a boss, the Boiiiii, that will spawn in the middle. However, he does not spawn at the very beginning. The only way to spawn him is to fill this bar up here. So you can see over here, this bar is currently blacked out and it says a number 1. So there are a total of 6 stages of MSP, of the Boiiiii. However, in order to finish the quest, you only need to complete stages 1 to 3. And keep in mind that this raid is a repeatable raid. You can do it as many times as you want a day and you do not get locked out. So the only way to fill up this bar is to kill these mushrooms. So there's 3 mushrooms over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the closest mushroom and we're going to kill all the ads around it in order to attack the mushroom. So we're going to see that now. So you can see this mushroom over here. There's a bunch of ads. So there's ads there, and there's a couple ads over there. However, you cannot attack the mushroom immediately. It is not targetable. And these big guys over here, they do not aggro to you unless you attack them first. So you can ignore these guys. What you want to do is you want to kill all the little guys around the map first. So there'll be a total of 4 big guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as the mushroom. Just ignore these guys first and don't even bother attacking them. What you want to do is you want to kill all these little guys. So the main reason you want to kill the little guys first is because for each minion you kill, you get 1 stack of this debuff. And this debuff lowers your maximum HP and reduces you from healing. It actually prevents you from healing. And the only way to get rid of this debuff is to kill one of those big guys that is around the mushroom. Just pay close attention to my buff bar over here and you'll see that little number tick for every one I kill. It goes from 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, and now you'll see that I have 14 stacks. So now that I've hovered my mouse over it, you can see for each stack, I lose 3% of my maximum HP and I lose 5% of my recovery, and I do not get regeneration. So I won't be able to passively regen my HP, however I can still lifesteal, but the main thing is I lose 3% of my maximum HP, and that is the biggest deal here, as I already have like 14 stacks. And it stacks for each minion you kill, and the only way to clear it is to kill one of these big guys. The moment you kill one of these big guys, all of your stacks get cleared. So the way that I like to do it is I want to kill all the minions around the mushroom and then kill the 4 big guys. That way I'm guaranteed to cleanse the poison stacks. So you saw that the moment that this guy died, I immediately lost the 14 poison stacks that I had. So you don't want to kill these guys until you've killed all the little guys around it. That way you don't have to run around with lower HP than usual. So you can see here that we cannot attack the mushroom yet. So we want to kill all of the little ads before we can attack the mushroom. So over here, I'm running up to the next mushroom over here. I'm running to this mushroom, because this mushroom had a lot of people over there already. However, the moment you've killed all of the ads, including the 4 big guys, this text will come up. And this text will say, a Moonlight Monstrosity awakens as rays of the moonlight fade around the verdant flora. When this text pops up, it means that you can finally attack that mushroom. And the moment you kill that mushroom, it will charge up the bar a little bit. So just pay close attention, as this bar will fill up a little bit as they kill that mushroom. So right after we killed that mushroom that was over there, it immediately said that the moonlight has faded and the Thrasher Wood Fiend has spawned. So wood fiends spawn every time you kill one of these mushrooms. They can either spawn here, here, or here. And we can see that the thrasher spawned. The thrasher will always spawn in this location, in the 12 o'clock position. And then there's two other fiends that can spawn here and spawn there. However, the moment you kill a wood fiend, the entire map, there will be thunderbolts that will kill all the ads around the mushrooms, the current existing mushrooms. So you can see that I am waiting over here. I'm not going to try to clear all the mobs around this mushroom because I'm waiting for my team to kill the thrasher. The moment the thrasher dies, all of the minions around this mushroom and around this mushroom will automatically die. So when they do die, I want to communicate with number 3, which is Mars over here. And I'll tell Mars that I'm going to kill my mushroom first. Because the moment I kill my mushroom, another one of these mini bosses are going to spawn. Another of these wood fiends. And then the party goes over and kills that wood fiend. Once they kill that wood fiend, then more lightning bolts will smash down and kill the next minions around the next mushroom. And then Mars will kill this mushroom. Rinse and repeat this cycle over and over until we fill up this bar. Once we fill up the bar, the boss will spawn in the middle. That is one way of doing it. However, if you want to be extremely efficient about it, then you do not kill these two ads. When these two spawn, ignore them. That way, every time you kill a mushroom, only the thrasher spawns. And when the thrasher spawns, that way one high DPS party of maybe 2 to 3 people can just wait here and wait for the thrasher to spawn, kill it immediately. We kill a mushroom, it spawns the thrasher again, the high DPS party kills the thrasher again, and it spawns another. And rinse and repeat until the bar fills up. So that is what we normally do. However, in the sake of this video, since I'm showing every single role and what we do, we don't do that. And we just go around and kill the wood fiends every time. So now we're going to see the moment when they kill the thrasher over there, and we're going to see the lightning bolts come down. So I'm just going to wait here until the lightning bolts come down. So you can see over here that I have 7 stacks of poison. I'm going to kill this big guy, the lunar grass squatch, in order to cleanse my 7 stacks, and you're going to see that now. So once it dies, boom, I've lost the 7 stacks of poison and I'm good to go. And by now, the Thrasher's dead, so once the Thrasher dies, or any Wood Fiend in this case now, with the new changes, the Thrasher Wood Fiend has been defeated and Thunderbolts are striking around the Moonlight Monstrosity. So you can see that there's these little zappy things that spawn on top of their head. They're going to zap down and they're going to kill all the mobs around. Not just the 4 big guys, but all the mobs over here as well. And once the lightning bolts strike down, it's going to insta-kill all the ads. And then I can immediately run over and start attacking the mushroom. So you're going to see that now. Boom. It immediately killed all the ads. And now it immediately says a Moonlight Monstrosity blah 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 blah. And I can now attack the mushroom. Here we go. Now the mushroom is targetable and bang, bada bing, bada boom, it's dead. So the moment I killed the mushroom, you'll see here, it immediately pops up. The moonlight has faded and the horned wood fiend is about to appear. So every time you kill a mushroom, it's going to drop one of these little egg things, which you can plant in there. Now, I recommend you to do it mainly because there's a chance of spawning a golden mushroom, which can charge up this bar significantly. However, in this video, we did not get lucky and that never happened. So I'm just going to plant it, and immediately a big spiny guy is going to come out, and I'm going to ignore him. I'm just going to run away because there's no benefit in me killing him. Keep in mind, this spiny wood fiend was spawned by planting the seed. These wood fiends do not give the lightning bolts. Only the wood fiends that spawn after you kill the mushroom are the ones that spawn the lightning bolts. So the spiny wood fiend does not do anything. When you kill it, nothing happens. So immediately I'm running to the next mushroom, mainly because I know that my team is killing the Thrasher Wood Fiend again, and once they kill it, it's going to cast the Thunderbolts once more, and once the Thunderbolts come down, it's going to kill all the ads in that mushroom, so I can just walk over and kill the mushroom immediately. Unfortunately, I did not get to the mushroom, but we already charged up the bar to full. So once the bar is full, it's going to spawn the Longway, and it says right here, the Sacred Longway is enraged and about to appear at the Twilight Arbor. So that is in the middle of the map, which is right there. So right under this gigantic tree is where the Longway is going to spawn. So we're going to go over there now. So once we get to the middle of the map, you're going to see there the Longway has spawned. So this is the boss. However, you want to wait for all your teammates to gather together because all of your teammates need to hit the boss in order to get credit. However, since this is a stage system, so after clearing stage 1, it'll jump to stage 2 and you rinse and repeat. And stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, up to stage 6, each person needs to get credit before they can progress to the next stage. So let's just say that we're on stage 1 and my party has killed the boss before I hit the boss and got any credit. I will not be able to get credit for stage 2 or stage 3 or any of the stages afterwards because I did not get credit for stage 1. So you really want to make sure on MSP to make sure that your entire party has arrived, everyone is ready, and everyone hits the boss at least once before killing it. So this requires a little bit of communication. Just make sure that you use the whistle if you are the raid leader. So over here, I'm just making sure everyone's ready and we're going to start. And we're going to attack the boss. So stage 1 is relatively easy. You don't have to do much. You just DPS and it's just going to die. So you'll see, the moment that he dies, now it resets. However, now it becomes stage 2. However, the bar itself becomes black again and we need to fill up the entire bar again by rinse and repeating what we just did. By killing the mushrooms and then killing the wood fiends that summon the thunderbolt that will kill all the ads around the mushrooms so that we can kill the mushroom again. And rinse and repeat this process over and over until this bar fills up. However, keep in mind that once you've killed the boss, no matter on what stage you are, you want to go pick up this treasure chest. Sometimes it's very hard to see the treasure chest, but you need to pick up this treasure chest in order to get credit so that when you go on to stage 2 or stage 3 or stage 4, whatever stage you're on, so that you can continuously get credit. If you forget to pick up the treasure chest, you will not get credit for the next stage. So you'll see here that we immediately run over there and it even has an icon over here telling you to pick it up. Pick that up. And what you're looking for, the important thing is over here, the Enrage Sacred Longuise Offal. You need this in order to get to the next stage. So we got very lucky, and the moment we picked it up, a pig spawned. The golden pig appeared in the Moonlight Sky Petal Plains. So what's so special about the golden pig is once you kill it, it immediately fills up the bar to maximum, and you do not need to do the long process of killing the mushrooms and killing the thrashers over and over again. So usually when the golden pig actually spawns, everyone spreads out and tries to find it. So in this video, we go around and we find it. So I'm going to show you that now. So over here, you'll see that we found the pig. This is the golden pig over here. They usually spawn around these big spiders. These big spiders are passive. They will not attack you unless you attack them first. So usually the rule of thumb is the golden pig, if it does spawn, find the big spiders and usually they're right next to it. So you'll see over here, this is what the golden pig looks like. It does not move. And now we killed it. It's Pyuk. And the moment we killed it, it immediately fills up the bar. And there's also an achievement if you do kill it. So once the bar is full, we're immediately just going to run back to the middle and we're going to kill the second stage of the Longue. So here we go. We're about to start stage 2. Again, from stages 1 to 3, that you don't have to do the mechanics, mainly because it doesn't have that much HP and you can just DPS it down. Over here, this is stage 2. We're just going to DPS it and we're just going to kill it ASAP and boom. So again, once we killed stage 2, it immediately becomes a 3. So we're now going to do stage 3 and the bar. We need to fill up the entire bar again. So make sure again, the moment you kill the Longue, you need to pick up the treasure chest that it drops. Run there, pick up the treasure chest as you can see there. And again, now you're going to see that there's a new one. There's a Sacred Longuise Offal and there's an Enraged Sacred Longuise Offal, and you need these for your quest. So next up is I'm immediately going to run to this mushroom. The main reason I'm running to this mushroom immediately is because I know that there are no mobs around that mushroom. So now that I've arrived at the mushroom, you'll see that there are no mobs around and it's low HP. I'm going to go over and I'm going to one-shot it and spawn the next wood fiend. And come over here, I'm going to hit it back. It dies. So once it dies, we got unlucky. It did not spawn the Thrasher, it spawned the Horned Wood Fiend, but it doesn't matter because it's right behind me, so my party's going to kill it. The moment they kill it, it's going to do the Thunderbolts again, and we'll have someone else run to the next mushroom and kill that. So you see over here that my party is killing the Elder Wood Fiend over here. The moment they kill that, there's going to be lightning bolts that'll zap all the mobs over there and all the mobs over here. So they can run back here and clear this or clear that. And then the next one will kill this Wood Fiend and then so forth and so on. You just rinse and repeat the process. So you can see over here again, Because of the lightning bolts, there are no adds over here. I can just kill the mushroom, and the moment I kill that mushroom, it'll charge it up to stage 4. And there we go. We've charged it up to max. It's now stage 3, so the Longwei is about to spawn. By planting the seed, there are chances of spawning 4 different outcomes. There's a worthless Boiiii, which is useless. You kill him and he drops nothing. There's a scavenger where you can kill and it drops soul shields. However, it only drops MSP soul shields. So there's that. And then after that, the other 2 is either going to be the Wood Fiend, which if you kill, it only charges up the bar a little bit. However, it does not summon lightning bolts. And finally, it can summon a golden mushroom. If it summons a golden mushroom and you kill it, it charges up the bar significantly. So it's always in your best interest after killing the mushroom to pick up the little seed it spawns and plant it here and test your luck. Since it's a worthless Boiiii, I kill it and it doesn't drop anything. But it doesn't matter because we are ready on stage 3 and we're all running here to kill the Longwei. So here we go, we start on stage 3 of the Longwei and we just need to kill it. Boom, it's dead. Make sure to pick up the item again. And the moment you pick up the item, boom, Rage against the Longwei has been completed. So this is the daily challenge, Rage against the Longwei. You need to pick up all 3 of those chests. So that is stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. You need to pick up all 3 of the treasure chests in order to finish this mission. If you miss any of them, you won't be able to complete it. So at the time of recording, this only gives 41 silver. However, with the new changes coming in, this mission will give you 12 gold. So for the sake of the video and for the sake of showing you the mechanics for the Longwei, I'm going to be doing waves 4, 5, and 6 as well for you. So again, it's rinse and repeat. We're running to the mushrooms. We're going to kill all the adds around the mushrooms. We're going to kill the mushroom. We're going to spawn the Wood Fiend, kill the Wood Fiend so it summons the lightning bolts. Once the lightning bolts kill all the adds, then we go kill the mushroom. It spawns another Wood Fiend. We kill Wood Fiend, it summons the lightning bolts kill all the adds, and then we mushroom again, rinse and repeat. And this is why it takes a long time to do this dungeon. However, if you are organized, this can be accelerated very fast if you split the team up, because killing the mushroom is very simple. You only need 1 person to kill a mushroom. So usually you have 1 party that splits into 3, like in pairs maybe, and then you have pairs that just go around and go to their own mushroom, while you have 1 party that just waits for the Thrasher to spawn or wait for the Wood Fiends to spawn and kill the Wood Fiends. I'm just going to skip through all of this so that we can just jump straight to the Longwei. So over here, I decided to just blast through stage 4 as well without doing mechanics, so we're just killing him. However, you'll see that in stage 4 onwards, it'll say over here that the Sacred Longwei emits poisonous energy, and there's a mechanic to remove the poisonous energy. What happens when he emits the poisonous energy is any player in the arena will get poisoned, and the poison does a DOT, persistent DOT damage that slowly ticks away at your health and will kill you eventually. So in order to prevent the poisonous energy, you will need people to water certain plants, and I'll show you that soon. So now we're currently on stage 5, and I've told the party to initiate on the boss while I stand over here. The reason I'm standing over here is because I'm doing the watering mechanic. So usually you want around 4 people to do the watering mechanic in order to remove all of the poison debuff from the middle, so that the DPS team can continuously DPS the Longwei without dying. So you'll see that there are flowers over here. There's a flower over there, there's a flower over there, and then I think there's one over there, and there's one over here. So there's a total of 4 different flowers, and what we need to do with these flowers is we need to water them with a watering can. And I'm going to show you how we get the watering can right now. So immediately our tank initiates the fight. So now they're fighting and we're just waiting because I'm doing the watering mechanic. I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill here and just wait until the minions spawn. So you'll see now, this only happens from stages 4 to 6. They'll say right here, Longwei eats poisonous herbs, gains poisonous energy, and summons 5 Wood Fiend chieftains. So 5 of those Wood Fiend chieftains, or the regular Wood Fiends that we've been killing for the Thunderbolts, will charge into the middle and will grab the tank. So what everyone else in the DPS party, except for the tank, they want to quickly kill all 5 of these before these 5 guys phantom grip the tank. If they phantom grip the tank is going to take significant damage, and you don't want that. So you really want to eliminate the 5 Wood Fiend chieftains the moment you see them running in. The tank, you just want to hold the Longwei in the middle, and soon everyone in the DPS party or in the arena will get poison stacks. And this is when the watering phase begins. So you'll see that since I'm standing over here next to the flower, there's going to be a group of 6 of these minions. What you want to do is you want to kill the 6 minions if you are doing the watering phase. Remember, people doing the watering phase or the watering mechanic do not hit the boss. You do not aggro the boss. The only time you want to hit the boss is when the boss is almost dead, so you quickly run in, hit the boss so that you get credit for the phase. So you're going to see over here, we're going to kill all of the little guys. It also says here now that the Sacred Longwei emits poisonous energy. So everyone in the DPS party, which is in the middle attacking the Longwei, is now poisoned. They will get poison stacks. We're going to kill all of them. Once you killed all 6 of the little ads around here, a micro weed is going to spawn. The moment you kill a micro weed, it's going to spawn a big dude. So now we're going to see that happen. Microweed has spawned. So what you need to be careful here is the boss is going to jump to the furthest target of the DPS team. So the boss does have a certain counter attack where you do not want to hit into it. If you hit into the counter, you get knocked out of the arena. So where I'm really far away from the arena, but because our tank got knocked there, the boss will jump all the way onto the tank again. So now we've killed the microweed. And the moment you kill the microweed, it'll say the microweed will grow where weeds used to be, and he grows into this gigantic dude over here, or what we call a vitality plant. So you want to kill the vitality plant. So pa. Once the vitality plant is dead, he's going to drop a watering can. So you'll see there that he dropped a little watering can over there, and I'm going to pick it up. So I pick up the watering can and I want to go to the flower. Once I've picked up the watering can, you'll see that I can now go to these flowers and I can use it. So I want to quickly run over to the plant and I want to water the plant so that it absorbs the poison. You're going to see that now. So while I'm doing this, the other 3 people who are also doing watering phase are going to be doing the same thing. So you can see that now I'm watering the plant and it says here purify air. Boom, it's done. And once it's done, you're going to see this animation. Flower over here is going to absorb all this poisonous air and it's going to remove the poison stack. And you'll see that. You also get an achievement, a breath of fresh air. So what the watering team wants to do is you've got one over there absorbing, you've got a second one there, and then you want someone watering that plant and another one watering the 4th plant, which is somewhere over there. That way you can absorb all of the poison stacks. So once you do that, the entire watering phase will reset. So again, there's going to be a bunch of these ads spawned here. You want to kill all of the ads, then the micro guy will spawn. You kill the micro guy, it spawns the big dude, kill the big dude, and he drops a watering can. You pick up the watering can, you run back to your flower and you water it. And it's rinse and repeat until the boss is low HP. When the boss is low HP, you want to stop watering plants, go over and quickly hit the boss so that you get credit. See here, and kill these guys. Once I've killed them, again, it's going to spawn the micro guy, the microweed. Kill the microweed. He's going to spawn the big guy. And I'm going to kill the big guy over here now. Pop. Once the big guy's dead, watering can drops. I pick up the watering can. I run to a flower. So I run to the flower and I water it. Once I finish watering it, it'll purify the air. And once you purify the air, it'll say right here, poison cloud has decreased by 1 level due to air purification plant. So especially on stages 5 and 6, these poison stacks stack up extremely fast. So you want to constantly be watering these plants in order to keep the poison debuff under control. However, you can stagger this as well to maintain that everyone has maybe like 1 stack only or 2 stacks only so they don't just die. Or you can just do it all at once. But I recommend doing it all at once. It requires less communication. So there's that. And while you're doing the watering, you just want to pay attention to the boss's HP and just to make sure if he's low enough, then you can stop watering and just run in and DPS him down. Another strategy that you could do is at the very beginning, just quickly hit the boss a couple times and then begin your watering phase. So after that, again, Sacred Longway eats poisonous herb, gains poisonous energy, and summons the 5 Wood Fiend Chieftains again. So once again, the 5 Wood Fiend Chieftains are going to start running from all the corners into the middle of the map, and everyone in the DPS party needs to kill them ASAP, or else they will Phantom Grip the tank. As for the tank, you just want to keep the Longway in the middle. So you can see that the moment I entered the arena where all these poison clouds are, I immediately have 3 stacks of this poison buff, and it'll continuously tick every 3 seconds. It'll constantly hurt me. So I want to come in here, I want to quickly DPS the boss. The longer I stay in here, the more it's going to hurt. I come in here and quickly kill, and you have to be careful of that spinning attack as well. It's really annoying. And boom, there we go, we finished stage 5. So once we've killed stage 5, stage 6 is going to spawn, and this is the last and final stage. So again, I'm going to show you this, but I'm going to show you doing stage 6 on the DPS side. I have other people doing the watering phase, and I'll just be DPSing. So over here, I'm about to start. This is stage 6. This is the last stage for this boss. And I'm just going to start attacking it, and you're going to see how the mechanics work. So I send Marky in, and I just start attacking. So he will not do the poison phase until you push him to a certain threshold. So once we get him to about 86%, it's going to say that he eats his poisonous herbs and poisonous energy and summons the 5 Wood Fiend Chieftains. So you're going to see now the Sacred Longway emits poisonous energy, and this is the poison. So you'll see that there's a little poison pool around him. Do not stand in that poison pool. You want to stand back here and just chill, just DPS him at range. If you're a melee character, do not stand in the poison pool. It will hurt a lot, this poison cloud over here that you can see. And you're going to see that the boss is going to jump away really far, mainly because it switched aggro. It switched aggro to Peach, which was doing the watering phase. So the reason why it switched like that was because I did not hold aggro. As you can see throughout the video, I did not really attack the boss that often. So it switched aggro as Peach did more damage than me over here. And so it's going to jump over to Peach. See there? Boom. He jumps right across there. So you want to be careful of this, because if the boss jumps further than where he is right now, let's say he jumps like there, it will reset the boss. And that's not good. And the boss will start spinning back into the middle. So these are the Wood Fiends that will spawn, the 5 Wood Fiends, and these are the ones that will Phantom Grip the tank. So you want to make sure if you're in the DPS party, you kill these Wood Fiends ASAP. So you see immediately they run over to Kupo, who was the tank, I think, or no. You'll see immediately he ran over to Peach, which was the tank, and grabs her immediately, so we have to kill her. And here's the next Wood Fiend. We have to quickly kill this Wood Fiend. And meanwhile that's happening, the boss is going to be spinning like this, and you don't want to be in the way. You'll get hit and you'll fly away. So once we kill the Thresher over there, the boss is going to stop spinning, and we're going to continuously DPS him. So over here, he has a new attack set that you have to pay attention to. He has a counter. So when he does his counter attack, you do not want to hit him because he'll knock you out of the arena. So you have to be careful here. This includes everyone in the party, not only the tank. It's a 360-degree counter. And so you're going to see me hit into it now. So just pay attention to his animation. He'll stand up here. He'll curl up into his shell. When he curls up into his shell, you do not want to hit him. The moment you hit him, you will fly away like what I'm going to do now. You hit him and boom, you see he unleashes a huge 360 AoE attack that hits everyone out of the arena. So you're going to see I'm going to be all the way back here, and since I have aggro, he's going to jump onto me. And yeah, it's not a good thing. It really hurts the raid's DPS. And then after that, he's going to do this roar. This roar hits you multiple times, and the only way to dodge it is either iframe or frost sheath, and it's really annoying. See, he constantly knocks you back and stuns you. Right after the roar, he's going to jump into the middle, and then you can hit him again, and he's going to do a devastating attack. So you'll see right here, the enemy is preparing a devastating attack. Use your defense skills. It's going to be one huge explosion. Make sure to just use your iframe or stealth or frost sheath or home moon block, anything you want. Just don't get hit by this attack because it hurts a lot. So boom, we just use the party stealth and we can attack again. So once that happens, you're immediately going to get poisoned. You can see here, Sacred Longway is angry and has created a poison cloud. And now you'll see that I have poison over here. I've got 5 stacks of it, and it ticks every 3 seconds. So it will hurt a lot. And this is when the watering team needs to quickly start watering the plants to get rid of this poison. He also has another moveset. If you don't block or iframe, he's going to grab you and throw you away. So here I get grabbed and I get thrown out of the arena again. You run over. So you'll see that I'm constantly getting poison stacks and it's constantly ticking, that poison cloud. And I ran over and someone hit into the counter and we get knocked back again. So it gets really annoying, especially if you're doing stage 6 and people are not sure about the boss rotations, because the boss will have a lot more HP. So in this footage, this is the old version of MSP, so it only has 83 million HP. However, in the new update, it'll have 1.3 or 1.4 billion HP. So you really want to know his rotation if you're planning to do stages 4, 5, and 6. So you'll see over here, Poison Cloud has decreased by 1 level due to the air purification plant. This has happened 3 times. I missed 1 already. But you'll see over here that instead of 5 poison stacks, now I have 2 poison stacks. So it's a lot more bearable, because these poison stacks do stack up extremely quickly if you do not water the plants. So now you come back here and again, we're going to DPS the boss. So again, you can see that counter. It's very visible that the turtle just hides in its shell. However, if you're not paying attention like me, you hit into it and boom, you fly out of the arena again. And now I have to quickly run in before he destroys me. And you can see how quickly this boss fight can end very badly. But anyway, that's it for this boss fight. There's not that many mechanics. It's not that difficult, especially if you're just doing it for the event. If you're not that geared and you're just doing it for the sake of doing the event, then you just need to do stages 1 to 3 where you do not need to water the plants because he does not do the poison clouds. So there's that. It becomes a lot easier if you don't have to water the plants. However, keep in mind that the boss still has a lot of HP. But if you're planning to do stages 4, 5, and 6, keep in mind that you will need to know the boss rotation, because with that much HP, you will get screwed very quickly, like you can see here as I'm getting pile drivered and force gripped and destroyed by everything. So you can get chain CC'd pretty bad like that because of these wood fiends if you don't kill them quickly, and of course the Longwei if you don't know the attack rotation. So you can see here he's got 34 million HP, we've got 42 seconds, and we're panicking and we're like, kill it quickly! But it's no big deal because we have a lot of damage. So again, he does his big his roar attack, which is really annoying. If you don't iframe it, you get permastun like you just saw me get permastun right there. And boom, we've killed number 6. We've killed stage 6. And again, there is a achievement and you can pick up the chest in order to complete the quest. And that's it. So that is stages 1 to 6 completed. And that is the guide for MSP. There are certain scenarios that can happen in the middle of doing MSP. Whenever you kill a mushroom, there are certain special mobs that may spawn. So I'm going to just quickly go over them. So one of these special mobs is called Magma over here, the Magma Wood Fiend. So the Magma Wood Fiend will sometimes spawn when you kill a mushroom. So when you kill a mushroom, instead of having the Thrasher or a different Wood Fiend, you'll see a Magma Wood Fiend spawn. So he'll always spawn over here on the right side of the tree of the middle of the map where there are 2 tents. He'll always spawn in this location. So what you want to do is you want to kill the magma. The moment you kill the magma, you want to quickly run to these trees. So there's 1, 2, and then there's another tree somewhere over there. Because the moment you kill magma, there's a chance that it will spawn a limited time event where these mites will spawn around these trees. And when you kill these mites, it charges up the bar extremely quickly. So it's in your best interest to do it. So you're going to see here that I'm just going to ignore magma and I'm going to run straight to the tree. So you're going to see that there are 3 trees. There's here the lavender flora, the something flora over there, and then the something flora over there. So basically these 3 trees, you're going to quickly run towards them if the magma spawns, because the moment magma dies, the mites will spawn around these 3 trees. You can see here I'm running towards it and my party is killing magma. Once magma dies, there's a chance of this event happening. Red moonlight shines on the flora. When red moonlight shines on the flora, all of these midnight mites are going to spawn. And all of these Moonlight Mites are going to charge up this bar extremely quickly. So what you want to do is you want to have one person or two people in each tree right when you kill Magma. That way they can maximize charging the bar as fast as possible and you can kill all of these mites ASAP. Because these mites are very weak, they die in one shot. You can just see here, they've got like 9,000 HP. So you just pop and they're dead. And every time you kill them, it charges up the bar a significant amount. And other than that, it is also one of the quests that you have. So it's in your best interest to do it if they do spawn. So you can kill them, and once you kill them, you will complete a quest over here, Fight Evil by Moonlight. And that also gives you some rewards. And that is it. MSP is relatively simple. It's quite gear friendly as well. You don't need to have a lot of gear because most of the time you're just kind of running around killing mites or killing mushrooms or killing wood fiends. So don't worry about not having enough damage. As long as you're just doing stages 1 to 3, anyone fresh out of the story can do this perfectly fine. However, if you're trying to attempt stages 4, stages 5, and stage 6, especially stage 6, you're going to need to know the boss rotation as well as you're going to need to have the gear in order to do enough damage. So we've calculated that in order to do Longwei at stage 6, which has around 1.3, 1.4 billion HP, you're going to need an average DPS of everyone to have around 140 to 150k DPS. So it's not an insane amount of DPS. However, there is a sort of requirement in order to do stage 6. Keep in mind, I'm saying stage 6. So stages 1 to 3, fresh out of the story with like 30k, 50k, 80k, you're going to be fine, okay? So anyone can do this raid. Just make sure that you know what you're doing. That way you can accelerate the process and it can be as fast as possible, or else you're going to be stuck here for a while, especially if no one knows what they're doing. And that's the purpose of this guide. So anyway, if you found this useful, I would appreciate a subscribe. This video took very long to make because I just didn't know how to explain it very well, and I hope the final product makes sense to you. I hope you understand how to do the dungeon now. So please do subscribe if it did help you, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome? For the heals, the boosts, the rest.